Watch what's approaching, the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you want it. If not, the dream dies and you'll be forever haunted. Then confront it.
What's good? So this is going to be a different type of content that I normally don't do, but I've been playing this a little bit and I was debating on whether to start doing videos on this or not, but because of I think Global's recent release, I'm hearing a lot of buzz on it and a lot of people seem to be interested, so I am going to start playing or doing videos on this because if you're a fan of the King of Fighters series, you're going to really love this game. I've been playing King of Fighters for a very long time. It's probably one of my favorite fighting games of all time, and King of Fighters 96 is when I started playing this, and it's a lot of fun, and I think it translated well on a mobile basis, so I highly recommend it if you're a fan of the series. It's a lot of fun, and we'll kind of go through some of the brief overviews on this. I'm not going to do a detailed overview, but just kind of the the basics or whatever, but again, this is kind of like your home screen. You've got your AP, which is stamina, and then your currency, and then the rubies are the like Dragonstone equivalent if you play Dokkan Battle, because my channel is predominantly based on Dokkan Battle. So on the very left right here, and this is of course JP. I've been playing this for a little bit. JP just went through the 1 year anniversary back in July or August, so I think Global just got a release obviously, but you have your fighters, and it's based on years, and this is kind of the overview skill sets. You've got your training. This is your evolution section. So basically 5 stars are the equivalent of what SSRs are, and you can actually increase their star ratings based on the material. This is like limit breaking, so you can actually increase their levels and make them even stronger. So you will need items varying on what are required for each character. Like you'll need soul items for certain characters and whatnot. And then this is the core section. So this is pretty much like I would equate it to the potential system in Dokkan Battle, where you can unlock nodes and they'll increase stats. So this is one of the stronger units I have. This is the 96 Kyo, which is like one of my favorite characters ever in the existence of King of Fighters. And this is the card setting or equipment setting. So you actually do have like battle cards that you need to use to equip to characters to make them even stronger. So that's how that is. And then this is the, I don't know, like friend level, I guess you can say. Basically, if you unlock levels, you'll get certain items related to that. So I'm currently at level 6. You get extra soul based on going past level 11, but up until then, you do have things like defense will go up by a certain amount, HP will go up, whatever. So that's the critical hit damage will go up by 12%, stuff like that. So a lot of it's straightforward, but it does take a lot of time to accumulate a lot of things to get some of these equipment upgrades and skill upgrades or whatever. So we'll go into maybe the battle card stuff. This is pretty much the special set option. So you could actually improve your battle cards by training them, whatever, unlocking, and whatnot, like evolution and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what that is here. We're not going to go into the detail again. This is more or less just a brief overview, but let's go ahead and summon one time. I do have like a free, so you get a free daily summon, so you can get potentially a 5-star rating card, and what I will say is it's actually free-to-play friendly to a certain degree. I'm keeping this strictly free-to-play, and I've been able to acquire a pretty decent amount of 5-star cards already. So yeah, like I said, King of Fighter 96, that's where it's at. So if it becomes red, then it's a 5-star guaranteed. So right now it's yellow, so it'll probably be like less than a 5-star, maybe a 4-star, I don't know. So that is going to be Daigo, or Goro. Daimon is the surname, and Goro is the first name. Alright, so that is your fighter section right here. This is the battle card section. So of course they have all kinds of banners related to that, and I think it's slightly different between JP and Global, so do keep that in mind. I am strictly playing JP. I know Global just got released, so if you're English native, you might want to start with the Global version because it does have the English language on there. Alright, so this is one of those battle cards, and let's go back out. And right here on the bottom left, it's the gacha tickets. So I actually have a fair amount of tickets. I'll use those probably in the next video, but you do have stuff that you can use tickets to either get item summons or character summons. Like this one on the bottom is a 5-star guaranteed ticket. You have battle card tickets, Halloween random tickets, stuff like that. So I'll do another video on that at some point. But let's actually go into some of the... This part right here is the quest setting. The one right here is the battle scenario. So you have like arenas and league matches, stuff like that. Alright, so let's just go into quest mode. We'll go to like a special event or something. I actually do need to do the gold quest because the little, the little clock on fire icon, that actually gives you improved rates on the drop drop amount. So I definitely want to do this right now. So this is pretty much the team I'm running right now. I actually do need to change that because K on the very right doesn't get the bonus of the team advantage or leader skill. So this is the team I've been typically running. It's pretty solid. Definitely need to improve it quite a bit, but the King of Fighters 13 kill was a pretty new one and a very powerful unit. Again, 96 is my favorite series. Like Orochi Leona, or Leona in general, is my favorite character out of all time in the King of Fighters universe. I wasn't able to pick her up, unfortunately, like the Orochi version, but the beginning 30 days, the first month, you actually do have a special ticket banner or a summonable banner where the odds of picking that unit up increases along with the Orochi Iori unit, so they're also pretty good. Well, not pretty good, they're actually very good. So as you can see, I have it on auto mode. Unless I'm fighting very specific battles or like arena matches or PvP type deals, I'll typically keep it on auto mode because the AI is actually pretty decent about decision making. So as you can see visually, it's very, very good looking. It's very nice looking. It does look really nice for a mobile game, so that's what I love about it. Also the fact that, if you're a fan of King of Fighters, it basically has like the special attacks and skill sets that they traditionally do have based on the year of the release date. So, as as a fan, again, I keep saying this, but as a fan of the series, it's very, very cool. Like I like it a lot. This is the core quest, so all these core items you need to unlock the nodes in the potential system, and I'm basically just going to call it the potential system. I think is probably the most straightforward way of calling it, so we'll just leave it at that. But yeah, I mean, there is actually a lot of events on here, and you're not going to run out of stuff to do, honestly, because even on a daily basis, there's plenty of things to do. Like, there is so many events, different types of quest mode and special quest modes and stuff like that. So it's pretty wild how much stuff there actually is. Now, in these event settings, all three guys are attacking, obviously, but in your story quests and stuff like that, it's based on one character at a time, and you can interchange them anytime you want. Once you do switch characters, you do have like a time limit of how much you have to wait until you can switch back. And you can see the little chart on the left upper side. That is your basically types and attributes and what has advantage over what. So it's, in Dokkan Battle is similar in a way, but not. I think another game that's similar to this concept, because it's developed by Netmarble, is Seven Deadly Sins. So I think the attribute system is probably similar to that as well. But overall, it's a very, very solid game. It's a lot of fun. So again, even if you're not necessarily a fan of King of Fighters, it's actually really good. It makes it even better, though, if you are a fan of King of Fighters, because you do recognize every single character, you know what I mean? Like, all the characters you grew up with, played, during the old series or whatever, you're going to recognize them, and they do have the skill sets and super attacks or special attacks or whatever. The only thing that would be kind of crazy if they implemented it eventually is, like, the dream cancel option. That would be pretty ridiculous, you know what I mean? Because whatever got introduced, I think it was King of Fighters 11, the dream cancel on top of the super cancel is crazy, you know what I mean? It's just it just looks visually nice, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a a lot of good memories for me behind King of Fighters, and it might actually surprise you guys on my channel because I don't typically talk about this game a lot, but this has definitely been a huge part of my life growing up. So yeah, something new I guess you found out today, maybe, potentially. So you do get a lot of core items, but that's because you have this little boosted rate period. And it is limited, it's not available all the time. This is actually one of the fewer times I've seen it, so. Let's go to like story event, and I'll cover the top stuff here. So this is like your missions type deal, and you can click on this as well, but you can go here and then just this button right here, you can pretty much receive all the rewards all at once. So this is your messages, and you can just click that, get all the rewards at one time. So it makes things a little bit easier. And you can click on this as well to get some of the rewards as well. So navigation wise, this shouldn't be too bad. So let's go to story event, I guess. And I'll just pick a random one here. So you got your friend and guest list. I am going to pick, I might go with Shermie here. So it'll tell you which ones do have type advantage and not. So it's pretty straightforward stuff. And this setting right here on the blue box on the below where I'm clicking, that is auto setup. So auto build a optimal team based on power level or the type advantage, I think is what the options were. So I'm not going to click on it now, but that is pretty much how it's set up. So let's go ahead and go into battle. I have the 96 kill with the type advantage, and he's my strongest unit currently in the game. So, you know, of course I want to show him off a little bit. I think when I finally get him to maxed stats, I'll probably end up doing a character showcase. Similar to Dokkan Battle, some of the format will be similar. I will probably do things that are resemblance of how I do things in Dokkan Battle videos. So, yeah, I would like to continue doing this. If you guys are interested, definitely let me know in the comments if you'd like to, you know, continue seeing stuff on this game, because quite honestly, it's a lot of fun. And I'm hoping for the ultimate attack setting to be able to pull up, but I don't know, these enemies might be a little bit too weak for that. But visually, it's very impressive. And you have your striker, which is your friend. So the friend you pick is basically going to be a striker unit. So if you played King of Fighters, you pretty much know what that is. But it's a supporting attack type deal, and it's pretty common in a lot of fighting games too. Again, it's highly addicting. That's for sure. But I think for now, this will cover a pretty good overview of how things are. A lot of details behind it, so if you want detailed translations or like tutorials on this game, leave a comment, let me know, because I'm only covering the general overview here. Outside of that, if you want a detailed video on the overall, you know, gameplay and the various sections and whatnot, definitely let me know in the comment section, and you know, maybe I can plan on doing that. So hopefully you enjoyed the breath of fresh air with this new game. Hopefully it's a popular enough series where you guys enjoy it on the channel. But yeah, definitely let me know what you think, and we'll go from there. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.